Good evening, children. Good evening, online students.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, children. Yeah, I've shared my screen. Visible? It's a blank screen at the moment.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. All right, children. So, continuing with the algebraic expressions and identities. So, in the last two sessions, we have understood how to add the given algebraic expressions and how to subtract or find the difference between two algebraic expressions. And we have understood both the methods, how to arrange the expressions vertically and perform addition or subtraction, as well as the horizontal method. We've learned two methods, the vertical method and the horizontal method. The vertical method wherein we arrange the expressions one below the other and perform addition or subtraction as directed in the question. We can also add or subtract expressions by placing them horizontally. Unless and otherwise specified, you're free to choose which method is convenient for you. Unless and otherwise specified in the question, use the vertical method or use horizontal method. If nothing is mentioned, simply if the heading is add the following algebraic expressions or subtract one expression from the other expression. Just that. So you have the freedom to choose the method. Vertical, horizontal, both are fine. But this vertical method is, like for beginners or like, we don't continue with that method in a higher grades like a 9th and 10th standard. So that's just an option which is available to add or subtract. But then as we proceed, we'll only use the horizontal method. Okay, so for beginners, we just want to have the knowledge about the methods available. So we learn the vertical method. But then when we proceed with the chapter, slowly you'll see that we'll not use vertical method at all, and we are always using the horizontal method. Okay. Now in today's class, we'll learn how to multiply and divide algebraic expressions. So. Fine. Now, when I write 2x squared y, is this a monomial, binomial, trinomial? What is it, children? 2x squared y.
Monomial.
It's a monomial. It's a monomial. All right. Now, let's understand how to multiply a monomial by another monomial. Monomial meaning a polynomial with one non-zero term. A polynomial with one non-zero term is called a monomial. Now, this one is a single term. Okay, so this one is a monomial. We'll understand how to multiply a monomial with another monomial. All right. So let me just make this 2 by 5 minus 2 by 5. Okay. Into say minus 15 by 14 x y to the power 4. All right. So now this is a monomial. This one is also a monomial. Okay. So this is the product of a monomial or the product of two monomials. Okay, so we are learning how to multiply or find the product of two or more monomials. We're going to learn how to find the product of two or more monomials. Okay, so here we have two. In this example, we have two. All right, so how do we multiply? Multiply the numbers. Okay. Minus 2 by 5 into minus 15 by 14. All right. Now, see, okay, let me just give you one more step. Just a minute. So multiplication meaning minus 2 by 5 x squared y into minus 15 by 14 x y to the power 4 z to the power 5 is equal to, yeah, multiply the numbers. So minus 2 by 5 into minus 15 by 14. Now gather the x terms. So x squared into x. Now gather the y terms. Y into y to the power 4. And then there is no other the first term does not have the literal z, the first term, the first monomial. So it's just z to the power 5. All right, so multiply the numbers, then collect the x terms, the y terms, and then the z terms. So now you can simplify. See, 5 ones are 5 threes are 2 ones are 2 sevens are. So minus into minus plus. You can see there's a minus here, there's a minus here. So minus into minus plus. 1 into 3, 3. Divided by 1 into 7, 7. Okay. And how do you multiply this? X to the power 2 plus 1. Because we know when bases are same and it's multiplication, we add the powers. When bases are same and it's multiplication, we add the powers. And when there is x, it means x to the power 1. Okay. So see, if you don't put any sign in the middle, it is multiplication. You can also show it into x to the power 2 plus 1 into y to the power 1 plus 4. Again, bases are same, it's multiplication, so we add the powers. Okay, and into z to the power 5. Now is equal to 3 by 7. You don't have to show the multiplication, the operation multiplication in the middle. Okay, so you can just write x to the power 3, y to the power 5, and z to the power 5. So this is the product. So what we just seen is the method to multiply a monomial with another monomial, a single term with another single term. So we multiply the numbers, we multiply the letters, the literals. So when you're multiplying the literals, collect the x terms, y terms, and the z terms in this case, and then use the law of exponent. When bases are same and it's multiplication, add the powers. Add the powers. That's it. This is fine. Okay. Let's take another example. Again, find the product, same heading. I will consider 3 monomials. Say minus 4 by 7. So write out the question given. 4 by minus 4 by 7 x cubed y cubed z. You can see this is a monomial. It's a single term. It's a monomial. Children, do you remember? Terms are separated. The operator plus or the minus sign separates the terms. See, if this was minus 4 by 7 plus x cubed plus y cubed plus z, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 terms, children. Then it is 4 terms. But this is minus 4 by 7 x cubed y cubed z. So between minus 4 by 7 and x cubed, we don't have a plus or a minus sign. Okay, again, between x cubed and y cubed, we don't have a plus or a minus sign. Between y cubed and z, so between the terms, we don't see any sign, not any sign, we don't see the operator plus or minus, because the operators plus minus separate the terms. So this one is a single term. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. It's not, it's a single term. It's a monomial. Okay, so into 21 y to the power 7 z into 1 by 16 x y z to the power 4 is equal to, let's multiply the numbers first, minus 4 by 7 into 21 into 1 by 16. Then collect the letters into x cubed into, yeah, tell me children, online students, x cubed into x cubed into online students, x cubed into quick x into, please continue, into
Y cubed into Y.
y cubed into y cubed into
Y.
no Anintika, y cubed into, yes, y to the power 7 into, yes, into y, then into z,
Z into Z raised to the power 4.
into z to the power 4. Very good. Okay. So the next step will be simplifying. 7 ones are 7 threes are 4 ones are 4 fours are. All right. So multiply the numerators, you get minus 3. Multiply the numerators, you get minus 3 by denominator 4. Now again, by the law of exponents, when base are same and it's multiplication, we have to add the powers. So it will be into x to the power. Yeah, minus 3 by 4 into x to the power 3 plus 1 into y to the power 3 plus 7 plus 1 into z to the power 1 plus 4. Very good. So minus 3 by 4. Now you can just ignore the multiplication sign. You don't have to write that. X to the power 4, y to the power 11, z to the power 6. So this is the product. So this is how we multiply 2 or more monomials. That's important. This is how we multiply 2 or more monomials. Single term into single term into single term. As many as given in the question. If they're all monomials, this is how we multiply them. Now let's understand how to multiply a monomial by a binomial. Product of a monomial and a binomial. All right. Okay. So if the question is multiply minus 3x squared y to the power 7 and minus 6x cubed y z cubed minus okay, so something like this. Now you need to multiply this one. This is a monomial. And this one, which is a binomial. This expression is a binomial. This expression is a binomial. This is one term. This is the other term. This one is a binomial. The second expression is a binomial. The first expression is a monomial. So we have to find the product of this monomial and a binomial and this binomial. So how do you get started? What's the first step? So write it out like this: minus 3x squared y to the power 7. Open a bracket and write the binomial: minus 6x cubed y z cubed minus 4x y squared z. This is how you get started. This is how you present the expressions for multiplication. All right, write the binomial. Sorry, write the monomial. Open bracket, write the binomial, close the bracket. All right. Now, you need to multiply this monomial. You need to multiply this monomial with every term in the binomial. That is, with both the terms in the binomial. You need to multiply this with this and multiply this with this. When you do that, the brackets are removed. When you multiply this term outside with both the terms inside the bracket, that you can remove the bracket, meaning you have performed the multiplication. You need to multiply the monomial which is placed outside the this one. You need to multiply this with the first term of the binomial. You need to multiply this one again with the second term in the binomial. Okay. So first this with this. All right. So if you need the help of the rough column, you can do it there. Otherwise, you can just do it in your mind. See, how do you multiply these two? See, whenever you multiply, remember, First, see, you have two terms to multiply. All right. Or we have two terms to multiply. Now, the terms, they start off with the sign. Every term will have a sign before it. The sign is prefixed. It's not suffixed. It's not after the term. It's before the term. So you have two terms. So first look for the signs. So here before the 3 we have minus and before 6 we have minus. It's -3 -6, right? Okay, so minus into minus plus. When you're multiplying two terms, multiply their signs first. So minus into minus. See, I'm talking about this minus and this minus. You have to multiply these two terms. Their signs you should multiply first. So minus into minus plus. See here, I'll just write it here for you. Or we have to multiply this and okay, this one. So you can write the answer directly here. So how do you multiply? -3 into -6 or minus into minus plus 3 into 6, 18. X squared into x cubed is x to the power 5 and y to the power 7 into y is y to the power 8 and z to the power 3. You can write this straight away. All right. So minus into minus plus. 6 3s are 18. X squared into x cubed is x to the power 2 plus 3, 5. Y to the power 7 into y is y to the power 7 plus 1, which is 8, and z cubed. Now multiply this monomial with the second term in the bracket. So it is multiplying -3 x squared y to the power 7 and -4 x y squared z. Find the product of these two terms. So again, minus into minus plus 3 4s are 12. X squared into x is x cubed because 2 plus 1 3. Y to the power 7 into y squared is 7 plus 2 9 and z. That's what is the second term here. 12 x cubed y to the power 9 z. So those are we multiply a monomial and a binomial. So write the monomial outside the bracket. Meaning start off with a monomial, open bracket, write the binomial, close the bracket. That's it. One-step solution. This is just one step. Online students, any questions?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Now let's understand how to. So now the procedure is the same. Supposing you have to find the product of a monomial and a trinomial. It's similar. And a trinomial. Okay. Product of a monomial and a trinomial. I'll just take the next slide. This is the heading. Find the product of the given monomial and a trinomial. Okay, I'll take the next slide. So say the question is why I'm obsessed with A, X, Y, Z. I don't know. Let me change it. Find the product, okay? And this monomial and okay. So this is the question. So you can see this is a monomial. This one is a monomial. This one is a trinomial. 1, 2, 3 terms. You can see the separator, minus and plus. There are 2 separators, which means there are 3 terms. There are 2 separators, which means there are 3 terms. Minus, you can see the separator minus and the separator plus. Okay. So 3 terms. It's a trinomial, and out here we have a monomial. Now we need to find the product of this monomial and this trinomial. So write the trinomial inside the bracket. 14 by 27 BC square minus 1 by 9 ABC plus 35 by 12 A square BC cubed. All right, is equal to, children, you need to write here, but since I'll have to squeeze in here, I'll just write it below here. You need to continue after this equal to sign. You need to start writing from here. I don't want to squeeze, so I'll just start writing from here. All right, so now we need to multiply this term. That is, you need to multiply this monomial with the first term in the trinomial. Then multiply the monomial with the second term in the trinomial. Then multiply this monomial with the third term in the trinomial. That's it. Okay, fine. And now to multiply 2 terms, we multiply the signs, then the numbers, and then the letters or the literals. So you can use a rough column. I'll just do it below here. So minus 3 by 7 into 14 by 27, a to the power 4, b to the power 1 plus 1, 2, right? 1 plus 1, 2. Surya, you have to acknowledge. You're just staring at the board like that. You need to show some signs of understanding or not understanding. Both are fine. No. Yeah. All right. Yeah, somebody. Okay, Surya, continue. Where 35? No, continue. See, okay, fine. See, I'm here. I'm asking you about this. Minus 3 by 7 into 14 by 27, a to the power 4. Then I'm not done with multiplying the, this monomial with the first term here. 1 second. Let me get. No. You tell me. I'll come from the beginning. Tell me. Louder. Online students, each one of you, please acknowledge if you understood the earlier one.
Yes, ma'am.
No, if it's a no, it's a no. See, it's my duty to make you all understand. We are not here to go home with doubts.
Understood, ma'am.
Sahasmati?
Understood, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
Okay, Saujanya is in the class after a long time. Saujanya, tell me. Yes, Saujanya. Yeah,
for the
please tell me.
And for the first one, minus 3
Yeah.
by 7
Minus 3 by 7. This is a rough work, okay? Minus 3 by 7. Yeah.
into 14 by 27.
Okay, 1 minute. Let me make it more easier. So I said I have to write it here, but there's no place, so I'm writing it below. So is equal to, I'll start from here. Minus 3 by 7 into,
14 by 27.
all right, you're right. Yeah, then into,
A to the power 4
okay,
into B to B to
b
the
to the
power
power
2
2,
into C to the power 5.
c to the power 5. So what does this amount to after simplifying?
1 and 9, 3 and 27.
Okay, so you can cancel this. 3 ones are 3 9s are. Then
1 and 2.
7 ones are 7 2s are. Very good. Very good.
Ma'am, can I tell the answer?
Yeah.
So 2 minus 2 by 9,
Minus 2 by 9.
A to the power 4
Mm.
b to the power 2,
Yeah,
and c to the power 5.
very good, very good. All right, now tell me the second one. Oh, yeah, tell me the second one, Saujanya.
The second
Multiply the
one,
monomial with the second term in the bracket.
yes, ma'am. 1 second.
Yeah, yeah. Multiply the monomial with the second term in the bracket.
Minus 3 by 7
Okay.
into minus 1 by 9
Yeah,
into a to the power 5
yeah.
into a to the power,
B to
into
the
a to the power b to the power 2,
Okay.
and then c to the power 4.
Okay. So 3 ones are
One.
3 threes are.
Yes, ma'am. So
Yeah.
minus
So
positive 1 by
yeah,
21.
correct. Minus into minus plus. So
Yes, ma'am.
plus 1 by 21.
21.
A to the
A
power
to the
5.
power 5.
B squared. C to the power 4. Very good, Saujanya.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. Yes, Surya. Tell me. Three by. You tell me the next one. We'll repeat this one. You tell me the next one. What will be the next product?
Minus 3 by 7
Okay.
into 35 by 12.
Okay.
Then A2
Into
into A.
A.
Now I'm asking how they wrote B and 5.
Okay. So see here. Now we are multiplying this one and this one, right? So when you're multiplying these two, multiply the number. So minus 3 by 7 into 35 by 12. Correct? Then there is a to the power 4 here and there's a square here. What is a to the power 4 into a square? When bases are same and it's multiplication, we add the powers. So the result is 4 plus 2, 6. Yeah, next. This term outside has B and the third term in the bracket also has B. So what is B into B? B to the power 1 into B to the power 1. When bases are same and it's multiplication, we add the powers. B to the power 1 into B to the power 1 is B to the power 1 plus 1. So B to the power 2. Then C cubed and C cubed. C to the power 6 into C to the power 6. Correct? Okay, so now simplify. 3 ones are 3 fours are. 7 ones are 7 fives are. So minus 1 into 5 is minus, and then 1 into 4 is 4. So minus 5 by 4. Minus 5 by 4. A to the power 6, B squared, C to the power 6. A to the power 6, B squared, C to the power 6. Yeah. You sure you understood? Okay, no, I just want to do it again. Wherein you will tell me from the beginning. Yeah. Tell me, Surya. You can be loud or no? Yeah. So see, actually this you can do in the rough work, but you don't write it in the rough column and erase it. Let your teacher, let it be there for your teacher. Okay, so she should know that you have done some calculation, the right calculation in the rough column, and then brought it to the main work. Okay, yeah. So this is the rough work. So you will be writing this minus 3 by 7 into 14 by 27. See, alternatively, children, see here, you can also do it as a part of the main work here. So see here, you can just write this one. And then the first one is minus 3 by 7, a to the power 4, b c cubed into what? 14 by 27, b c square, right? You'll have to multiply these two first, right? Then what should you multiply, Surya? No, next one, minus 3 by 7 into?
multiple.
No, where is the second term?
Minus. Okay.
Then minus
A 4 B C 3 into 35 multiple A2 B C.
yeah. Now let's multiply. So how do you multiply this? It's minus. See, you can even cancel like this 3 1s are 3 9s are. Why do you want to spend time again writing them? Like next to one another. You can just do the calculation here itself. So 3 1s are and 3 9s are, right? 7 1s are 7 2s are. Yeah. So multiply the numbers. Minus 1 into 2 is 2. Divided by 9. Yeah. Then a to the power 4, there's no a term here. So it's just a to the power 4. Then b and b.
So
It's not b2, it's b squared. Yeah.
6.
You're not multiplying the powers, you're adding the powers. No, c cubed into c squared. Okay, when bases are same and it's multiplication, we add the powers. 3 plus 2. Five. Yeah, next. 3 1s are 3 3s are. So it'll be 1.
20. Then 4. No, 5. Mean 8.
A to the power. A power 5.
Then B power 2.
Hmm.
C power 4.
Okay, then here 7 1s are 7 5s are 3 1s are 3 4s are. So it'll be minus how 20? 3 1s are 3 is gone, 3 1s are 3 4s are 1 into 5 is 5. 5 in the denominator 4. A to the power 4 plus 2 6. B to the power 1 plus 1 2. C to the power 3 plus 3 6. All right, so this is the answer. So minus 2 by 9, a to the power 4, b squared, c to the power 5. Plus, if there is no sign, it's plus. The connecting sign is plus. See, 1 by 25, 1 by 21. Before that, there is no sign. So that means plus. Plus 1 by 21, a to the power 5, b squared, c to the power 4. Minus 5 by 4, a to the power 6, c, b squared, c to the power 6. All right. So this is how we multiply a monomial and a trinomial. Monomial and a trinomial. Okay. All right. Now let's see how to find the product of a binomial. Binomial and a binomial. Binomial into binomial. Okay. Binomial into binomial. Okay. So in the first bracket, you see there are 2 terms, so it's a binomial. The second bracket also, there are 2 terms, so it's a binomial. And between the brackets, there is no sign, which means it's multiplication. You need to multiply. You need to find the product of these 2 binomials. The first bracket has 2 terms, binomial. The second bracket also has 2 terms, binomial. And between the bracket, there is no sign. So it's multiplication. So this one is a binomial. This one is also a binomial. And here it is multiplication. So which means even if the heading is not given, it's understood that you'll have to find the product of these 2 binomials. You don't require the question or the heading here. If this expression is given, you cannot do anything else but finding their product. If simply this is given, you don't have to ask your teacher, what should I do with this? You have to multiply. See, supposing your teacher does not write any instruction, but she just writes 15 into 3. Will you ask her, okay, what should I do with this? you will just write 45 because you have to multiply the two numbers. 15 into 3, then you have to multiply, right? There is no heading. It's just 15 into 3. You don't need any further instructions. You'll have to find the product, which is 45. Similarly here, you have to find the product. Okay, now how do we do this? How do we do this? So if this is the question, so in the solution, start off by writing what is given to you. All right, is equal to. Write the first term in the first bracket, x squared yz. Multiplied with the second bracket, 7x cubed y plus 3x squared. Then write the second term in the first bracket, minus 9, along with the sign. And multiply that also with the second bracket, 7x cubed y plus 3x squared. That's it. If you can write this, you can complete it correctly. That is, multiply the first term of the first bracket with the second bracket. Multiply the first term with the second bracket and multiply the second term with the second bracket. So what do you see? What do you see here? Here, you see this is the x squared yz here, the first term in the first bracket, and we multiply that with the second bracket, with all the terms in the second bracket. Then the second term in the first bracket multiplied with all the terms in the second bracket. Okay, now Ariston will, we haven't finished the product. I'll do it. Now Ariston, tell me how to present the first step. Let me give you the question. Yeah, Ariston. How many terms are there in the first bracket?
Ma'am, there are 3x minus, there are 3 terms, ma'am.
There are 3 terms in the first bracket. And how many terms in the second bracket?
3 terms, ma'am.
3 terms. So a polynomial with 3 terms is called a trinomial, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have to find the product of these two trinomials.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so based on this understanding, based on this one, tell me how will you present the first step here for the product, to find the product?
Like,
This first step I want.
okay, ma'am. I'll show you.
Yeah, tell me.
So, ma'am, like we multiply 3x with 9x by the, like, once again, we multiply
So
the
you don't have
first.
to explain. You don't have to explain. You just tell me what I should write.
Okay, ma'am. 3x into 9x cube plus
3x, open bracket,
yeah,
open bracket.
9x cube plus y raised to the power 4 minus 7.
Okay.
So then just
Close the bracket.
yeah, close the bracket.
Yeah,
then
next.
we multiply. Can you just go to the
Lakshana.
previous?
Lakshana. You're right, Aniston. So far, you're right. Lakshana, continue.
Ma'am,
Quickly, continue.
ma'am, minus 4y
Yeah. Okay.
into
Open bracket.
9x cube plus y to the power 4 minus 7
Okay, okay. Then
plus z
I like
cube
it below here.
into 9x cube plus y to the power 4 minus 7.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you, Aniston and Lakshana. Right, children? That's all. Just keep extending this principle. So if 4 terms, first term with the second bracket, second term with the second bracket, third term with the second bracket, fourth term with the second bracket. That's all. Okay, fine. I'm coming back to the earlier one. Now let's find the product. Okay. It is a binomial product of two binomials. We presented the first step. Now let's continue. So now we'll have to multiply this with this, right? Yeah. What's the product? Shreya? Anyone online tell me what's the product?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, it's 7 x to the power 5, y to the
Yeah.
power 3, and z
Y to the power? Y to the power?
2,
2
z
Z. Okay.
plus 3 x to the power 4, y, z
Then
minus 63 x cube y plus
minus into plus. Minus
Minus.
into plus. Because you're multiplying minus 9 with plus 3x squared. You're multiplying minus 9 with plus 3x squared. So minus into plus minus.
so minus 27 x square.
That's all right.
Yes, ma'am.
So yeah, very good. Thank you, Lakshana. So now once we multiply like this, we get rid of the brackets. All right, all the terms, once you multiply, you don't have to use the brackets anywhere. The terms are now free outside the bracket. Now you'll have to look out for like terms. You'll have to look out for like terms. Because if you find like terms, you can add or subtract them as per the signs. If they have the same signs, add them, put the same sign, different signs, subtract, put the sign of the greater number. So here we don't see like terms at all. Here we don't see like terms at all. See, that's the next step after multiplying, that's the next step. Now you have 4 terms here. You'll have to check if you have like terms. If there are like terms, proceed with adding or subtracting them, and that's the final answer. But here we don't have like terms, so this is the last step. All right, children? Online students, understood?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, children. Very good. Now, similarly here, trinomial into trinomial. So how did we present the first step? First term in the first bracket, 3x, multiplied by the second bracket. Then the second term, minus 4y, into the second bracket. Then the third term plus z cubed into the second bracket. We multiply every term in the first bracket, with all the terms in the second bracket, with the second bracket entirely. Multiply every term in the first bracket. If the first bracket has 5 terms, then multiply each of the 5 terms in the first bracket with the second bracket. That's the first step. All right. So that's equal to Sai Smriti. Are you there, Sai Smriti? Yeah. Tell me, Sai Smriti. Yeah, tell me. Tell me meaning, see, I need to write from here. Okay. Yeah, tell me. Next step.
3x into 9x cube,
What's the result?
27.
27?
27x power 4.
Very good. Okay. Then, okay, so you
Plus-
multiplied 3x and 9x cube. Next, you have to multiply. Tell me the terms you have to multiply.
3x into y power 4.
Okay. So what's the product?
3x y power 4
And the sign?
plus
Okay, so plus 3x y to the power 4. Next, we'll have to multiply which two terms?
3x into minus 7.
Yeah. So 3x has what sign? 3x. 3x and minus 7 we'll have to multiply. This one is plus. So plus into minus?
Minus 21x.
Very good. Very good. All right. Saujanya, continue. Next, Anantika. Yes, Saujanya, quickly continue. Anantika.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, minus 36 x cube and then y
Yeah.
plus 4
No, darling.
y.
See, no. See, children, we'll have to be careful. See, next you're multiplying minus 4y and y to the power 4,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So
minus
into plus.
4 y
Minus.
raised to the power 5
Okay.
plus
Now, okay.
28y.
Correct. So now you're multiplying the terms minus 4y and minus 7, right? So minus into
Yes.
minus plus 28y. Yeah.
Yes.
Next.
Should I continue?
Yeah.
9x plus
Sign.
9 plus 9x cube z cube plus y raised to the power 4 and z cube minus 7 z cube.
Very good. Now check, children, if there are like terms. Can you find like terms here?
Ma'am?
No, ma'am.
No.
Ma'am?
No, you not. Yeah. Who's that?
From Southern, ma'am. I accidentally lost the network.
Okay. So you will not able to answer, is it? All right, Saujani, fine.
Can I say
Understood.
the next?
Sorry, Saujanya?
Can I say the next one? But I understood, ma'am.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, very good. All right, children. Any questions here? Surya? Sure, understood. Online students, Aristin and others. Any questions?
No questions,
No.
ma'am. Understood.
All right. Yeah. Now, we'll understand how to find something which is called the continued product. How to find a continued product. So what is it? How will the question look like if you have to find the continued product? So now, for example, you have to find x minus 3 into x plus, okay, 2 into 3x cubed minus 1. All right. See, it's similar to the way we multiply numbers. If you have to find this product 2 into 3 into 5, you cannot multiply all the numbers at the same time, right? You'll be doing 2 at a time. First 2 3s are 6. Then with that product, 6 5s are 13. 2 into 3 into 5 Or maybe you will do 2 into 5 first. 2 into 5, 10. Now this product 10 and 3 is 30. In the same way here, you need to first find these two products. I'm sorry, you need to first find the product of these two binomials. First, see there are three terms here, right? There's one x minus 3, then x squared plus 4, and 3x cubed minus 1. You need to multiply x minus 3 with x squared plus 4 and 3x cubed minus 1. But you can multiply only 2 at a time. So multiply this and this, get the product. That result has to be multiplied with this. First multiply these two, get the product, and that product has to be multiplied with this to get the final product. So you can just say step one, we're going to find x minus 3 into x squared plus 4 first. Okay, we need to find these two. We need to find the product of these two first. That is, this is the binomial. This one is also a binomial. We'll have to first find the product of these two binomials. All right, yeah. So what's the first step? Yeah, you tell me. Seven. X into x squared plus 4 minus 3 into x squared plus 4. Very good. Minus 3 into x squared plus 4. This is the first step. Yeah, next, continue. Yani. Very good. All of you agree with this answer? Online students, do we all agree with this product? Why no response?
Mom, can you repeat
Yeah.
it what you just said?
No. Do we all agree with this product? Is this correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So next you'll have to multiply 3x cubed minus 1 with x cubed plus 4x minus 3x squared minus 12. See, you can write it either ways. You can write this one first and then this. Anyways, it's fine. See, you can write, okay, you can write it like this, or you can also write it like x cubed plus 4x minus 3x squared minus 12 into 3x cubed minus 1. Both are fine. It amounts to the same, meaning the final result, the final product will be the same. You can write anything first. You can write anything first. I'll just do one thing here. I'll just write x cube minus 3x squared, the x square term, and then the x term, and then the constant. That doesn't make any difference with the final answer. I'm just rearranging the terms. So x cube minus 3x squared plus 4x minus 12 is the product. Now next we need to multiply this. You can write this one first or this one, children. Anything first. Which one do you want me to write first? Anything. Anything. All right. So say 3x cubed minus 1 into x cubed, or if you feel, 1 second, the product into the third term, then you have to write it like this. X cubed minus 3x squared plus 4x minus 12 multiplied with the third term, 3x cubed minus 1. Yeah. So now what will be the first step? Yeah, Saujanya? Yeah.
X cube minus 3x.
No.
X cube into 3x cube and minus bracket.
Close the bracket, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
No. No. Anyone online? Saujanya also can try. If you want to correct yourself, you can.
X cube into 3x cubed.
X cube, I
Minus
should
1.
open a bracket, is it?
No, ma'am. Now I understood.
No.
Minus 3x cube minus 3x square. I mean minus 3x cube.
No, let me come from. Tell me from the beginning. 1 minute. Start again.
X cube
Okay.
into 3x cube.
Now, should I open a bracket? I'm asking you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, open a bracket. 3x cubed. Okay.
Minus 1.
Minus 1. Okay.
Close the bracket.
Close the bracket. Okay.
Minus 3x square.
Minus 3x square. Okay.
Bracket.
Open
Oops,
bracket.
And then 3x cube minus 1.
Very good, Saujanya. You got it. Very good. Yeah,
Ma'am, should I
thank you,
continue?
Saujanya. Yeah, no, thank you, Saujanya. No. Yeah, Surya, continue. Yeah, Surya. எங்க இருக்கு X? Just observe the pattern. Just observe what's happened. X cubed into 3x squared minus 1, then minus 3x squared into 3x cubed minus 1. Then what will be the next thing? Sign.
Minus.
No. See, it's like a pattern. In the pattern, we have the first two. Complete the pattern now. Yani? Plus 4x. Okay, yes. No. You're seeing it right, but reading it wrong. Yeah. Okay, let me ask you this question, Surya. What do you understand from what is written here? That is, I've written the first term of the first bracket and multiplied that with second bracket. Yeah, just continue the pattern. That's what I'm saying. You've understood, but you're not, orally putting it correctly. Plus 4 எழுதுமா? Plus 4. Okay, no problem. Yeah, see, the thing is you need to multiply every term in the first bracket with the second bracket. You need to multiply every term in the first bracket with the second bracket. That's all it is. That's the rule. So, which is the first term in the first bracket? X cubed. Multiply that with the second bracket. So 3x cubed minus 1. And now come back to the first bracket, which is the second term in the first bracket minus 3x squared. Multiply that with the second bracket, 3x cubed minus 1. So now what's the third term in the first bracket? What is the third term in the first bracket? Plus 4x plus 4x into 3x cubed minus 1. Yeah, now what's the last term? Minus 12. See, this is the first term, this is the second term, this is the third term, this is the fourth term. Minus 12 into
3x minus
3x cubed minus 1. Your You're just multiplying every term in the first bracket with the second bracket. See here, x cubed into 3x cubed minus 1 minus 3x square into 3x cubed minus 1 plus 4x into 3x cubed minus 1 minus 12 into 3x cubed minus 1. Multiply every term in the first bracket with the second bracket, meaning with all the terms in the second bracket. So this is the first step. Right? Now equal to, you need to continue here, children. There's no place, so I'm starting from here. You need to write under the equal to sign. I'll just write from here. Yeah. Now multiply. What is x cubed into 3x cubed? What is x cubed into 3x cubed? 3x to the power 6. 3x to the power 6. Yeah. Somebody online? Continue. Till then you say. Very good. Not minus. Plus 3x to the power x square. 3x square. Okay. Okay. The last term. With 2x. No. Where did she stop? Yeah. She's done multiplying minus 12 and this one. So you'll have to multiply plus 12. Now look out for like terms. Do you see any like terms? Yeah, x cubed and x cubed. Yeah, so we'll arrange the terms in the order. So 3x to the power 6 minus 9x to the power 5 plus 12x to the power 4. Then we have minus 36x cubed and minus x cubed. Then x squared we have plus 3x squared. Then we have an x term and then we have the constant. Then this is the final step. 3x to the power 6 minus 9x to the power 5 plus 12x to the power 4 minus 37x cubed. Why? Because minus 36x cubed and minus x cubed. Like terms. Same signs, add. There's one here. There is one here. So same signs, add 37. And put the same sign. Minus 37x cubed. Minus 37x cubed. Then plus 3x squared minus 4x plus 12. All right. Online students. Anantika. Sai Smriti, Lakshana. Saujanya,
Yes,
Shriya,
ma'am.
and Ariston. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so in today's class, we have so far we have learned how to multiply a monomial with another monomial. Correct? One term, find the product of a monomial and a monomial and a binomial, and also monomial and a trinomial. One term with one term, monomial with a monomial with a binomial, monomial with a trinomial. The same pattern will continue if it is monomial with another expression with 10 terms. The same pattern. Then we learned how to multiply a binomial and a binomial. Binomial and a binomial. Binomial and a trinomial. Trinomial and a trinomial. So there also we have a pattern. It's just that we multiply, we write the first term of the first bracket and multiply it with the second bracket. Then the second term in the first bracket into the second bracket. The third term in the first bracket into the second bracket. And then we also understood how to find the continued product. When you have to find the product of more than two expressions, then you will have to do only two at a time. Multiply the first two, get the result. Correct. And then that result into the third expression. So that is finding the continued product. And once you multiply, that is once you open up the brackets, all the terms are now free. There's no bracket anywhere. So now you'll have to look out for like terms. Look out for like terms. Once you perform the multiplication and the terms are free outside the bracket, you need to look out for like terms. So simplify further. If you have like terms, simplify further. If there are no like terms, that's the final answer. That's all it is. This is how we find the product. Right. All right, children. Now look at this question. Are we ready? Online students use
Yes,
the emoji,
ma'am.
raise your hand. Online students use the emoji, raise your hand. Sashpati, Shreya, Ariston, Lakshana, Saujanya, and Anantika. Okay. All right. So next. Find the 1 second. Subtract the sum of all right. So subtract the sum of. Okay, I'll write a similar numerical question. Okay, subtract the sum of 3 and 2 from the sum of 5 and 6. How will you do this? Subtract, look at the numerical version. Subtract the sum of 3 and 2. What is the sum of 3 and 2? 5. From the sum of 5 and 6. What is the sum of 5 and 6? 11. Now read the question. Subtract 5 from 11. So how do you subtract 5 from 11? Whatever is after from should be written first. So it's 11 minus 5, which is 6. This procedure which you adopt for a numerical version, the same thing should be adopted for the question with expressions. subtract the sum of 3 and 2 from the sum of 5 and 6. So here we have to find the sum of 3 and 2 first. The sum of 3 and 2 is 5. And the sum of 5 and 6 is 11. So step 1, 3 plus 2, 5. Step 2, 5 plus 6, 11. Step 3 is 11 minus 5. Step 3 is 11 minus 5. Why 11 minus 5? Why not 5 minus 11? Because subtract 5 from 11. So 11 minus 5. So in the same way here, okay, so step 1. All right, you can do it in the vertical method also. See here, 2x minus 7y plus 11 minus 3. It's wrong. All right, minus 3x minus 3y minus 15. Correct, children? Any method you can use. You can use the horizontal method or the vertical method, anything. Yeah, so now if it's addition, we don't change the signs, right? So 2x minus 3x. What is 2x minus 3x? 2x minus 3x minus x. Okay, x will come down as it is. Simplify the numbers. 2 minus 3 minus 1. So minus x minus 10y plus, and this is minus 15. This is minus 15. So it'll be minus 4. Now what is step 2? Step 2, minus 9x minus 13 and yeah, it's minus 9x minus 13. Now I'll have to leave some space here because, yeah. Okay, minus 9x minus 13 and then 5y plus 7. You understand? Minus 9x minus 13 and then we are not going to write 5y below minus 9x because they're not like terms. We're not going to write 5y below minus 9x because they're not like terms. So 5y, you can see how it's written, plus 7. Number under the number, minus 13 under that plus 7. Now this is going to be minus 9x plus 5y minus 13 plus 7 is minus 6. This is step 2. Now what is step 3? Step 3 is we need to subtract. Whatever is after from should come first. So this one is after from. This answer is after from. This one should be written first. So minus 9x plus 5y minus 6 minus x minus 10y minus 4. All right. You need to subtract. So change the signs. See, you need to write this one first, children, because this is what is after from. This one first and then this one. And then when you have to subtract, change the signs throughout in the second equation. Second expression, sorry. So minus becomes plus, minus becomes plus, minus becomes plus. Now minus 9x plus 1x minus 8x plus 5y plus 10y plus 15y minus 6 plus 4 minus 2. This is the final answer. Online students?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood, ma'am.
Okay.
Understood, ma'am.
All right. Okay, so I think the next 45 minutes you will be working. All right. I'll unshare my screen and and for the physical students, I'll not project it on the board. Okay, I'm just going to remove this. So you will not see anything on the board. Online students, now I'm going to write a set of questions, a set of 4 questions, and I'll unshare my screen. Okay, and you also will not see anything on the board. So take down the questions and work them. As you are working, even I will be working on my screen. And once we are done, we'll check if all of us are getting the same answer. Ready for that, children? Based on whatever we learned today. Ready? Online students? Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
very nice. All right, get started. Yeah, these are your questions, children. Taken all the 4 questions, children? Taken, Yarni? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, children, I'm sorry if you have started. Please try the 3rd and the 4th one first. Then do 1 and 2. I'm sorry for the late instruction. Please do the 3rd and the 4th first. And then 1 and 2. So order of working 3, 4, 1, 2. 3, 4, 1, 2. Do it in this order, children. Taken all the 4 questions? Done, Surya? Online students have also shared a picture of the questions on WhatsApp. Just in case you have not finished, you can look into that. I'm unsharing my screen, children.
Finished from
3 and 4 or everything, Sai Smriti?
everything, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. I actually just started working. I have the answer for the third one. Yes, Sai Smriti, share your answer for the third one. Your final answer for the third one. Yes, Yarni. Plus 12x plus 8y plus
Plus 10.
plus 10. Correct. 12x plus 8y plus 10. Correct. All of you got that? I'll show the answer. I'll show the steps. 12x plus 8y plus 10 is the correct answer for the third one. Okay.
Got it, ma'am.
All right. Yeah, now I have the answer ready for the fourth one, children. Yes. Share your answer for the fourth one, children. Saraswati, you said you finished all. What's your answer for the fourth one?
Minus 6y square plus 12y plus 7.
Okay, let me ask you all one by one. Yeah, Saraswati, you shared an answer. Lakshana, what's your answer for the fourth one?
Minus 12y minus 7.
Minus 12y?
Minus 7.
Minus 12y minus 7. Okay. Yeah. Anantika? Anantika, your answer for the fourth one? Shreya?
Ma'am, even I got minus 12y minus 7.
Minus 12y minus
7.
7, no?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to present my screen now. Yeah, and students here, look at the board. This is the answer for the third one. Please check. Online students. I've shared the screen. Online students, is it visible?
No.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please check, children. So for the third one, we have to find the perimeter of the rectangle, which is 2 into L plus B. So 2 into, you can see length here. This is the length. This is the length plus the breadth. The formula is 2 into L plus B. So 2 into, open the bracket, free the terms from the bracket, and then here, because it's a plus sign, the signs inside the second bracket will not change. So plus 2x minus 5 plus 6, correct? And then simplifying the like terms and multiplying it with the 2 outside, you get 12x plus 8y plus 10. And the second one is important in the sense, the order in which you subtract. The question is, see, first we need to find the sum of these two. First, we need to find the sum of these two expressions, this and this, the sum of these two. Then we need to find the difference between these two. In the same order, difference between, see, if you're asked to find the difference between 5 and 7, Yarni, the difference between 5 and 7 is 5 minus 7. The difference between 5 and 7 is 5 minus 7, minus 2. Don't change the order. Find the difference. Then you should not change the order. Only if it is subtract something from something, then we write after that from first. Otherwise, if it is find the difference, the same order as it is given, don't change the order. So difference between this and this. So write this one first and then this one. And then finally find the difference between the two answers you got in step 1 and step 2. In the same order. Yeah, so you can see my step 1 here. I found the sum. Step 1 here, the sum. Step 2 is the difference. Please check and yeah. Have I gone wrong anywhere?
Ma'am, how did I get 21, ma'am?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. y square minus y minus 3y square plus 7. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Thank you. Lakshana, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Lakshana. Yeah, it's plus 7. Am I right now? Yeah. Then this answer also. So 2 of you gave the right answer then. I was wrong. So minus 12. What was this? Minus 2y square. Here also should change. Minus 2y square minus 13y minus 2y square minus y plus 7. y minus 12y minus 7. Yeah, I think Shreya and Lakshana, you both got the same answer, right? To minus 12y minus 7, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Very good. Yeah. So when you're finding the difference between this and this, you need to connect the brackets with a minus sign. And when you open the bracket, minus into minus plus, minus into minus plus, minus into plus minus. Yeah, continue working. The first and the second one. You found the name of that student in your apartment? Huh? Sundar? Sundar?
Actually, he started for the study.
Sudarshan, huh? Sudarshan. Oh, okay, Sudarshan. Okay, but he lives here. He doesn't live here. His dad is a dentist or he's a doctor, right? Oh, yeah, I think his dad is a doctor. Yes, he's a dentist. Oh, Sudarshan. Okay. Okay, fine. Yeah, what's the answer for the first one? Online students? Smriti, you said you finished everything. Answer for the first one. Yeah, children. First one, nobody wants to answer. First one. Yeah, Lakshana, what's the answer for the first one?
Ma'am, 12 x to the power 4 y to the power 2 minus 8 x to the power 3 y to the power 2 plus 3 x to the power 3 y plus 34 x to the power 2 y plus minus 24 xy plus 9x minus 6.
Okay, how many terms in all have you got? Count and tell me the number of terms you've got, Lakshana.
Just a second, ma'am.
Yeah.
7, ma'am.
7, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
That means were there 2 like terms which you simplified? No. Did you have any like terms to simplify?
Yes, ma'am. But I didn't do it.
Okay, okay, fine. I just want to share this, children. The first bracket has 2 terms, right? The first bracket has 2 terms. The second bracket has 2 terms and the third bracket has 2 terms. So what is 2 into 2 into 2? 8. So this product will produce 8 terms. There'll be 8 terms. Now 8 terms will reduce to 7, 6 or 5 depending if they're like terms. If there are like terms, then you will combine them and make it 1, right? So when you first multiply, okay, I'll tell you like this. This product can have a maximum of 8 terms. This product can have a maximum of 8 terms. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. Or anything less than 8. Because if there are like terms, you would have simplified. Yeah. Okay, the answer for the first and second one. I want online students. I want Lakshana, all of you to share the pictures on WhatsApp with me. Anantika, Lakshana, Shriya, and Sahasprati. Please share the answers of the first and the second one on WhatsApp with me now.
Just a second, ma'am.
Yeah. Sahasprati, you should be the first to send because you finished them long back.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I should send the second one or the first one, ma'am?
First and the second one.
Okay, ma'am.
I don't appreciate your presentation, Sai Smriti. You need to work on your presentation. Your answer may be right, but I'll tell you the mistake you've made.
Okay, ma'am.
Very good, Lakshana. Very impressive presentation. Very good. You've followed all the rules, the right steps in presenting the answer. Very good, Lakshana.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sasmiti, your answer may be right. Your answers may be right. I'm not talking about that because I haven't worked, so I don't know the correct answer. But the presentation is not acceptable. You must focus on the presentation also.
Okay, ma'am.
So I've got the pictures only from Sai Smriti and Lakshana. What about Anantika?
Ma'am, I'll send ma'am just a second.
Have you finished Anantika 1 and 2?
Ma'am, I'm on the second one.
Okay, Anantika, I want you to share all the 4 answers. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay, so you can do that. Now tell me the difference between these 2 children. Sai Smriti, this is particularly for you. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, now see here. Tell me if there's a difference between this and this. Is there a difference between the 2 expressions? Are 1 and 2 the same or different? Do they represent or do they mean the same or different? 1 and 2.
They mean the same, ma'am.
They mean the same. Others, Lakshana and Sai Smriti. I'm sorry, Anantika.
Same, ma'am.
Same. Very good. Same. Same. All of you? Lakshana?
Ma'am, same.
Same. So then I'm the odd one out because I'm saying they're not the same. They are different. They are different. The first one means, the first one is multiply only minus 3y with 4x square and minus 5y. The first one means 2x is 2x. What is before the bracket? Before the bracket, we have minus 3y. So it means multiply minus 3y with 4x square and minus 3y with minus 5. While the second one means multiply both the terms here with both the terms here. They're enclosed in a bracket. Multiply both these terms with both these terms. So this one means multiply 2x with the second bracket 4x square minus 5 and multiply minus 3y with the second bracket 4x square minus 5. Now tell me, are they the same or different?
Different, ma'am.
They are different. They are not the same. They are different. They are not the same. So Sai Smriti, you have, you found the product of the first 2 brackets. You just wrote them freely like this, like something like whatever this, and then multiplied with the second bracket like this. You have not enclosed these terms in a bracket. You understand what I mean?
Yes, ma'am.
Brackets hold a lot of meaning. Brackets are not. See, you wouldn't wear a sweater in summer, right? Would you wear, just because you have some beautiful sweaters, will you like to, like show off yourself with the sweaters, woolen clothes in summer? In Trichy? No,
No.
right? You will use it in the right season. You will use it in the right season. In the same way here, brackets are not just like that. Okay, there is something like brackets in mathematics. So chalo, let's use it anywhere. No. Brackets hold a lot of meaning. Brackets should be used only when they are needed. Otherwise, they're not used. They're not used. Like you don't use a sweater in summer. So brackets only if needed. So if you want in the first one, 2x minus 3y into 4x square minus 5y, 5, here it means multiply only minus 3y with this one. But if you want to say multiply 2x minus 3y, this full thing with 4x square minus 5, then you should use a bracket. If you want to convey this, if you want to multiply 2x minus 3y with 4x square minus 5, then you should put this in a bracket. which indicates multiply this one with this one. Not only minus 3y. This entire thing with this one. But here it is only multiply minus 3y with 4x square minus 5. Get the difference, all of you? Surya, Yarni, online students, get the difference?
Yes, ma'am, understood.
All right, Lakshana,
Yes, ma'am.
got it? All right. All right, children, since it's time, I'll work the first and second one and share the answers on WhatsApp with you. Please check. All right. All right, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. Online students can leave the call. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am. Good night.
Yeah, Anantika, please share the pictures without fail.